I was around 19. So growing up, we know there are family differences. My paternal family, they don't get along with my father. They don't get along with my mom. But for me, I was like, I don't inherit grudges. When you hear people, they did this, they did this, you like, for a moment it affects you, but to me, to an extent, I didn't want to get involved in the whole thing. I don't want to hate someone because someone close to me hates that person. You have to do something bad to me so that I can hate you on my own account. Due to the fact that we had family differences, we never visited our home village. So back in 2022, my uncle came to our house. We're like, we're going to the villages for Christmas. So for me, I wanted to have that exposure. I wanted to go so that I can experience the whole thing. So my mom was hesitant for me to go, but I was like, what's the worst thing that can happen? And actually the worst thing happened. So we went there on the 22nd of December. Then fast forward the 25th. So we went Kumagros. I literally went with my uncles. I was the only female with them. So it was around 7. The distance area between Kwatinokara and Kumagrosa we were, it's a very long distance. So my uncles was like, it's time for you to go home, being fathers. So they drove us, like they left us about 1k or a 1k away from home. Like it's late. So they left me with my auntie's son. So we were walking. So he started misbehaving with me. Then I told him, stop, I don't like what you're doing. He started grabbing me. Now I'm scared. I've been Komosha. I know bits and pieces. I don't know my way around there. I know my way there in a car, or if I have someone, like, okay, I know this place. Not for me to know, because this is the turn and stuff. So he was like my tour guide, but now he's misbehaving with me. It's late and it's dark. It's Christmas. No one is in the village. Everyone is in Magrosa. Now I'm scared. Now I'm panicking. So I told him, I don't like what you're doing. Then he continued what he's doing. At the back of my mind was like, I should not be harsh with him, or if I act violent, he was going to take advantage of me there and then, and there's nothing I could have done. I don't know anyway. I can't run anyway because I don't know anyway. We're walking. Then I started like trying to convey with him, like to try to keep him busy, so that I was like, let's go, let's be past. It's late. I brought something from Harare that I want to give you. I was just trying to make the conversation go. So he came and he grabbed me once again. Now the fear that is going through me, like I'm just making like the sinner's prayer. I'm saying, God, please don't make me go through this. How I live with those trauma, like you're imagining yourself in the worst scenario, you're scared. Now I don't have everyone. The worst part is my mom isn't there, my dad is not there, my brothers aren't there. Now I've never felt so alone in my life. I started walking faster than him. Then he came and he grabbed me. Now, due to the fear, I don't know where I am. I'm confused. I like, that was the worst moment of my life. Like it's something that I would never wish even to my worst enemy, even by accident. It's something that I would never wish. So I had dog barking, so I ran toward that place. So by the moment, like I was following the sound of the dogs barking, I realized, it's home. Now I can't go straight. Like I can't get into the yard because the dogs, they don't know me. The only time I've been there with them, like the 2 days, was when my uncles were there. But now they are backing. Now I'm scared. I can't just end. Now I have to wait for him, for the monster to come. Then he come and he grabs me. He started telling me things. Yeah, ndo tokuda. And moms ndo nakirwa name. Then I was like, I just ran. Yeah, then he started calling the dogs because they were running after me. Then the moment I get home, I see my grandmother, and there's also my uncle's wife. The moment I just see her, I start, because she saw me coming running. She was like, Chico, Chico, Chico. The feeling that she has been yearning to see someone. I cried. That helpless cry. That cry you have when you have felt hopeless for too long. I cried to her until I'd calmed down. Then I told her the whole thing. She was like, okay, fine. I am very sorry. I'll tell your uncles when they come back. Then she went to ask the guy. Then of course he said, no, it's not me. She's lying against me. Like, this is a nobody. Like someone who doesn't even have a job. Like, Mukomana we mombe, someone akakura achichengetwa pamba with nobody. Like, why would I lie against you? Why you have nothing in your name? You don't even have a birth certificate. Why would I lie? Then my uncle's wife came and be like, it's okay. We should thank God he didn't rape you. But even to me, he had sexually harassed me. Like, so it's still, it didn't make any difference. I couldn't sleep the whole night. I was crying. I was crying. Then I woke up around 5. We're coming back to Harare on the 26th. My grandma came to me. She was like, I ended up not telling your uncles. We don't want them to cause any violence or any noise here. What the fuck? I was harassed. I was sexually harassed. And you're telling me, you don't want violence. What do you want? I want this guy to be reprimanded for his actions. I want them to reprimand him for what he had done. You are my grandmother. You are a woman. I was violated. I was crying. I've been crying the whole night. You could hear I was crying the whole night. I was crying. And I was going through a lot. And you told me you don't want noise. You don't want noise. After someone violated, you're supposed to be granddaughter and you don't want noise. Now I feel if my dad was here, only if my mom was here, now I feel I've made the worst decision going to the village. I feel like I've made the worst mistake anyone could ever make. So when we were about to leave, my uncle saw me and was like, what's wrong with you? Because remember, I've been crying. It's almost 24 hours and I've been crying since like from 6 up to 5 in the morning. Then I wake up and someone tells me things and I'm still crying. My uncle's wife came to me like, it's bad. What you did to you is very bad. You should tell your uncles. How can I tell them when their mother told me not to tell them? My mother is not here. My dad is not here. I feel like there's no one by my side right now. How can I just start telling things? She came like, I know, you shouldn't cry. Tell them. I couldn't. Then she said we should come so that we can pray. You want to pray after you have done the most injustice thing anyone could ever done to anyone. You want to pray. After you've done something like that, you want to pray. She's praying, I'm crying. In my head, I was like, why would you be so hypocritical? Why would you pray right now after you've done something so unjust? Why would you pray? Then do you know what she did after my uncles had left? So I was collecting my bag, which was in the room we were sleeping. She came over to me and she held my head. Let me repeat the prayer she said to me. Mwari ndinonamatira mweya wekungotaura taura, mweya wekuda kupesanisa vanhu. What the fuck? Ndikuda kupesanisa vanhu just because I want to tell people that I was sexually harassed by your beloved grandson. You are a woman. You should feel my pain. You should know the trauma that comes with after a sexual harassment, after that whole experience. I just wanted closure. I want them to reprimand him. I just want them to make him see what he had done was wrong. That's the only thing that I wanted. That's the thing that I wanted from my part. I went into the car. I started crying. I'm crying. I can't stop. So my uncle asked me again, what's wrong? I was like, no, I'm fine. I have a headache. The only thing I've been doing, I was yearning to see my dad. I was yearning to see my mom. I just wanted to see someone I know. Like, I was yearning to see my boyfriend. I was just yearning to see someone I know so that I can cry. So we are about 2 hours away. My uncle was like, what's wrong? Then I told him, this and this happened. He was like, okay, we'll talk about it. Which means even if I had told him then and then that I was almost violated, I was sexually harassed, he was not going to say anything. He was not going to do anything. The worst part was this uncle was my 911. That person you believe, because if my dad is not there, if I call him, like, this person will be all in. Like, I took him as the one who was closest to me. That did a number. So we got home. The moment my mom and dad sees me, they was like, what's wrong? I've been crying since 25 December, 6 p.m. Now it's 26 December, 5 p.m. and I'm still crying. So for me, I just wanted, a part of me just wanted for him to for them to just give them a piece of his mind, like, just tell him what you did is wrong. Then I told them what had happened. Now my dad is shouting, why would they do that? Blah blah. Then he called my uncle like, mwana akuudzai kuti she was misbehavior naye. She was sexually harassed. My teenage, what did you do? Then he was like, we ndafonera mai vakati vamubvunza mukomana wacho akaramba saka tatisina zvekutaura. So it's just what you just wanted to disappear like that. So it's something that never happened. Just because someone said I didn't do it, so it's okay. So I'm just crying. Like now I'm just thinking, why would I make up something for someone? Like this dude is a nobody. Like he doesn't even have anything in his name besides these 2 t-shirts. Why would I lie towards him? Like it was the worst. That was the moment I realized that when someone doesn't like you, your mom doesn't like your dad, they will never like you. No matter how good you try to be, no matter how nice you try to be, they will never like you. That's the day I was like, my paternal family, I'm so done. I'm so done with them. I don't want anything to do with that side of the family. People always say, yeah, people inherit grudges. We don't hate our uncles just because our uncles and grandmothers just because we inherited grudge. And personally, I don't like them because they did dirty to me. They did not acknowledge what their grandson had done. It left me with trauma, the trauma that I still have right now, that I'm even scared to be in a space with a man, to an extent that I can't even trust an in-drive guy. To an extent that I can't even walk by myself, even if it gets to 7, I'm now scared. Now to an extent that when I'm at home and I know it is only my brother or my dad, I lock myself in the room. They've never done anything to me. They have never crossed any limits to me. But I'm just scared. Now I'm scared of my boyfriend. No one has done anything to me, but it's the trauma that it left me with. Maybe I wish if I had gotten the closure I needed. If okay, I wasn't asking for them to send him to jail or anything. No, I just wanted them to reprimand him so that maybe, or if I could get a chance to say things to him, things would have been better. So for me, that was the worst, like the meanest thing that anyone has ever done to me.